Claim they be going to the gym late night, they be sleep. They get come. Oh no. I'm talking about Uncle Ted and Aunt Smith. They say they be going to the gym late at night. Old folk be claiming they be going to the gym. They be at home sleep. I don't know who that is, Chris. I'm just throwing it out there. So I call their name. I'm talking about somebody else. LaDanya alive? Well, dang, now I see LaDanya. Oh, that's your guy. All right, good. Let's see you, good. Also, Hayward and Wine, let's make sure we can let him know we appreciate him being alive. Boo, 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 boo. Hayward caused so much trouble. Y'all, how many of y'all Hayward caused y'all trouble? How many of y'all want making the mail cool? Everybody Hayward. Even Hayward said he caused himself trouble. He raised his own hand. Everybody all right? All right, I'm posting some little news stuff. What little stuff I saw in the news? I started watching that. Those that don't, they got the BNC News, the black news channel. You had to go, if you got the stick, you can go on there and look at it. Bryson also, I know they had that stick. What's the fire stick? What's the name of it? What's the name? Oh, the name of the stick is called BNC. Oh, well, oh yeah, I know that I said BNC. He was in the spirit. What'd you say? What'd you say, first pastor? I heard him back there talking. Oh, y'all heard him back there. Just to say, you know what? He said, one time you cut your eyes at me, you talking to that. I said, I got to move. It look like y'all, it's me the one. Who is it? Is it you, Justin, or is it Dexter? It is not me. It said Dexter for sure. Now, what did you say, Dexter? What was Dexter? What was it? I heard him on, what did he say? He said fire stick. I just called it fire stick. I know it was. No, but they sell the fire stick though, and the fire stick they has all the channels. I think it's like 1,000 channels or something. No, it's like 8,000. 8,000 channels. It's like 8,000 channels. So you can watch something. You can watch everything on there. Watch all the news, different news. You can watch it in Spain, France, all the Albanian, Russian. You can watch every channel. So it's like 8,000 channels. Some of them got it. How many of y'all got it? I got it. So I watch that black news channel. It's in Atlanta. You've been waiting on it. That's a monthly charge. Yeah, Brightway, you probably ain't paid. What Bright said? Is your grandma paying? You pay it. Oh, he bringing you a paying. You're not paying, you get your stuff. What did they tell you about Bright? When your grandma won't pay you, you bring it. What did they tell you about Bright? You know grandma, even if you don't crack, grandma still sit her pocketbook right there. Grandmama trusts her grandkid. It don't matter what they do. She said, no, I just wait till he bring it in pan. When they get there, once they hooked up and installed it, he back out the door. I locked the gun in. I had an uncle like that. He'll sell you something, he'll steal it back. My uncle, they laughing, they don't know, yeah. He would. He'll sell you, he sold some of my uncle, he had a flashlight. He sold all he needed was a little money to get in the skin game. He gonna come up with thousands. He don't need but a little bit, so what he do, he'll come and sell it like a brand new flashlight. So they'll buy it from, they set it down. And so happened with somebody, how they look, they said, I got a flashlight just like that one. They said, yeah, I said, Otis sold it. They said, Otis? That's that damn flashlight he sold me. He sold it to several of them. He sold my dad a nice lawnmower, had up on the house. He tried going to get my dad to put him a lock on that lawnmower, on that thing. He knew it, he'll set it to you. It'd be nice. You'll trust it, you'll put up on that, he gonna get it. He don't mean no harm. Once he get big money back, he'll get it back, but right now you gonna be got. One time my uncle and them, they say was sitting on, they were playing cards, and he had done went broke. They got him. He had that. So he said, shit, y'all want something to drive, go to the store and get it. They're like, yeah, go get us something to drink. They gave him the money. They were sitting there waiting. They were like, waiting. They were like, man, where old is that? He supposed to been with something to drink. And one of them opened the door to go out there and look. He took the bottles and laid them down in front of the door. So my uncle went there and looked. He went on the bottle and went all the way down the step. Yeah, he do you like that. I mean, he was about to come up. Can't get mad at him, man. He tried to come up. You know his routine, you know his habit, you just don't trust him. Now you said that now, how many of y'all, after you know he'll do some stuff like that, you wouldn't trust him? Put your hand down, yes you would. Y'all trust your wife for your ass still him. They done did you worse than my Uncle Otis. Otis just trying to get in the skin game, he'll make it straight when he get back. We talking about $5, $7. It wasn't never no hundreds he hit. You know what I'm saying? He hit you for a little light stuff. Say a flat like $2, $3. He get enough on give $2, $3. He get enough just to get in the game. He get in the game. He gonna make thousands. He take a few. He gonna make thousands before he leave the game. But you look at these white folk. They done made billions, trillions of trade. They ain't got a number of money. How much are you getting back? Y'all better not open your mouth about my Uncle Otis. That's my family internal problem. White man done saying that shit at y'all for everything y'all got. Y'all gonna cut your look, toot your nose up about my Uncle Otis. He's a good man. He gave me money. Now what he got it from their ass, I don't care. I was happy. It made me happy. So what y'all gonna do about these white folk? Y'all gonna stay here? DA done showed y'all a video, a so-called Negro getting shot, and then show your police stick your hand on the car and do a hand like this, and the man tell you the police rolled across the hood. No charge gonna be filed. What y'all gonna do? Nothing, that's it. Stay here and stay happy and keep on, cause it's just a matter of time. It gonna be, I'm telling y'all now, y'all stay here, well, I'm organizing. I'm not lying. I know everybody not true with it. Even some of y'all, I know y'all not true with it. Cause y'all been here too long, you too comfortable with these white folks. You feel like you owe them something. We don't owe white America nothing, not even an explanation. I wouldn't even waste my breath to dignify while we leaving. All I'm trying to do is get people of color to realize why we need to break away. What else can he do to you that hadn't been done? What is he gonna do if you leave? He gonna shoot you? What is he gonna do? Repossess your shit? What is he gonna do? Evict you? What is he gonna do? Hate you? What is he gonna do? Run you down? What is he gonna do? Arrest you? Shit, that's what you've been getting while you've been here.
That's right.
That's why you're leaving. You know what you're gonna say? That means business as usual.
Yep.
That's what we gotta stop. It can't be business as usual no more.
That's right.
More marching, more now instead of marching, they're gonna take the car and drive real slow down the street. Oh, that really got white folks scared now. Oh, you know, shit, we would do that when we were cruising looking for hoes. You walk through the park. Ride real slow through so they can see you. Yeah, they'll ride through and take it in. You might hit the brake, hey, Shawty. No, I'm saying, I ain't gonna ride up a little bit more. That gonna make them change? Oh, hold on for a minute. All them driving their car real slow. Oh, no white people.
That's right.
Just stop it. I say the same thing every time because we got the same problem.
That's right.
If the problem changes, I keep saying the same thing, there's something wrong with me.
Yeah.
If I say something and the problem ain't changed, there's something wrong with you.
That's right.
Y'all ain't nothing wrong with me, something wrong with you. Because enough of us need to be talking to other people that look like us, and when people that look like us don't see a problem with it, something wrong with them. That's crazy. In fact, we even sit around, had to even try this. I had to sound even dignified explanation to people that look like me and tell them why. Why though? Why? What they do? Why we gotta break away? Go dig your mom out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Talking about no crazy shit like that, man. I'm disgusted with these people. People said, Tom Smith didn't use that word because I had old Jesus on my side. Then my side started hurting.
Yeah.
I got rid of Jesus, and now I'm whole.
That's right.
Now I'm whole. Isn't that right?
That's right.
White people want me to buy into the Jesus philosophy. So they keep pissing on me, keep lying to me, keep shooting down our kids and gunning them down, and I'll keep accepting the lie, stay in derision. And I'll go to the polls and believe that I'll elect one white man that'll come along. This ain't damn Metropolis.
That's right.
Superman is dead. Why do we keep thinking Clark Kent's gonna come out from the newspaper, go in the phone booth and come out with his super suit and save niggas? When y'all ever seen Superman save a nigga? Not even on cartoons. They made Green Lantern white because they ain't want him around there sitting his black ass on that toilet. He came to the Justice Hall, he like, you mind if I use the bathroom? They're like, wait, no. They're like, this a white only bathroom. Hey man, y'all don't know Green Hornet, what's that? Lantern was black. They made him white because he stuck out. They fly up in the sky and all you see it look like a turd around there just moving real slow. Like a turd, it's like a damn mildew in the air with that green on it. That's he need to be white. It don't look white. They don't never want nobody to look like us, look like they saving nothing. Why you think they created Jesus? Anything to keep you from saying something positive about yourself. You know you don't see nothing positive about yourself. Quit lying. I'll take you somewhere and I'll put you in a room full of white folks and you know damn well you'll feel like you've been demeaned. You know you'll change your dialect, your vernacular. You'll feel out of place, improperly dressed. You immediately try to get them to accept you, wouldn't you? They wouldn't do it to you.
They don't do it. They don't. They don't do it.
They wouldn't try to come nigga.
Nope.
They'll be themselves because they already know they've been taught they were students smarter than you and better than you. And look better than you. Everything you know about yourself is negative. You wouldn't be so ugly if you were around more people. Look, well, that's not all of you. I ain't gonna be telling no lies. I'm telling no lies. Maybe you wouldn't be as damn ugly if you stayed around more of your own folks. See, first thing you do is learn to say, you know what, this is me. Chinese people look funny to me. When I say Chinese Oriental people, I'm saying because the eye look, how the head looks, it's different to me. It looks out of place to me. That's simply because I'm not Chinese or what they would call Oriental. You know what I'm saying? But now, how do I look to them? See what I'm saying? So you see what'll happen? You haven't been in a place where you rule and delegate so you can even learn to be accepted of yourself before you try to get other people to accept you. You know you hadn't. You hadn't been in possession of nothing. You hadn't had nothing. Now y'all can't hear y'all working y'all ass off and I got you. The slave to this system. All you knew how to do was get a job when I met you. When you come to them, you were looking for a job. Come here and got pushed to get more of an entrepreneurship spirit.
Yes, sir.
When you learn to get out and make for yourself. Education not wrong, education not bad. It's just bad the way they train you and they give it to you.
Yeah, that's right.
Because they give it to you and you don't know how to properly use it.
That's right.
You know what, let me tell you something. Anybody that teach martial art will never teach you everything they know. They're not gonna take no chance you whooping their ass. Go get Floyd Mayweather, go get Mike Tyson, teach you how to box, and see if he teach you what he actually does. He'll never do it. Go get Barry Bonds to teach you how to bat, and see if he teach you how to get that many home runs. Never happen. Get Michael Jordan, tell him to train you how to do what he do, and see if he show you everything he know. He will show you enough.
Yeah.
Why would you think that this cracker has taught you something?
Right. Right.
Why do you think you've gone to school and learned everything he know, nigga?
Right.
With your black ass.
Yeah.
You need to be insulted.
That's right.
Because you come here with your ass wide open and think this man not going to touch you? This man not going to teach you everything he knows. He can't take a chance of you overriding him.
Yeah.
He can't take a chance of you becoming superior to him. Do you see how far we have advanced with just a fraction of this man's knowledge? Don't worry about it. It's stuff you don't need to know. And he makes sure you don't know it either. He makes sure I'm the person you hate. Tell they CNN, they Fox News to call me and let me get on there and talk. And tell them to start bleeping when I open my mouth. They bleeper gonna give out by the time I give out these nice words I have liberty to use to express our anger and our disappointment. See, the reason why we try to keep telling it to a way that's astute. When you're upset and you're angry, you just lose control. I've lost control like he has. Y'all got it? He no longer has control over me anymore. And that's the way it's got to be for the so-called Negro. We need to be in control ourselves. The only reason why we angry and upset because he's the ruler of us. He tell you you're a man when it's time for you to take care of your family. When he wants to duck some shit out your check. Yeah. He wants you to go to the military, you're a man. Anytime he wants you to get something, you're a man. Until he says he want to take something away from you, then you ain't a man no more.
Right, right.
So you got to understand, it's going to be hard to keep me in cycle with what you're trying to do because I'm pissed off. I'm always angry. I'm always pissed off with them. Because once your eyes come open, you can't play like you sleep no more. I can't take an insult the way I used to take it now. Because now I know what you're saying. That's why we come through, we pull them, we drop that chart down, we put this board, so what I say, I got to put it up on the board, and then we got to drop it down, and you got to be able to read it. So if I say what a word means, we got to look it up so you can see if that's what it actually means, because you've been lied to. Now, you ain't upsetting me because you checking me. It's just the fact of too many people done duped us. And we can't afford to sit around any longer and let people just shoot shit out their mouth, and we take it and say that's the gospel, as they call it. That's the unadulterated. You know they say the Bible is the unadulterated word of God. Before we get started, well, while we start, they're gonna blow. Go ahead and look up unadulterated. Let me find out what that word means first. How about that? How many of y'all know what unadulterated means? Untouched? We don't know. That's an adulterer that hadn't adulterated yet. That's an unadulterated. Ain't that right? Y'all done heard me use it in here. Unadulterated. That's what he tell us, the unadulterated word of God. That's the problem. God was made to keep the Negro in check. Ain't no so-called the Negro, Spanish. You the only people. Who let us name them?
Nobody.
Chinese folks name themselves. Everybody got their name. We the only people been named by Spaniards.
Only one.
Still put on paper Negro. We didn't even know it was Spanish. Y'all grew up, did y'all know Negro was Spanish? Uncle Ted? Y'all didn't know it was a Spanish word, did you?
No, I ain't know.
They just called it Negro. On my birth certificate, you know what mine say? On boy, it said Negro. Now y'all come along, you'll probably say African American. How many of y'all seen y'all birth certificate? Malcolm on here, it just said 3. I'm like, 3? I was like, Father, Son, Holy, no. Autumn, cold, and me. I said, goodness. That man here just got 3, no color. That's tight, ain't it? Also, we'll be discussing tie pan. Listen, nobody get upset. We just put it out there. Ray, I don't want you to get upset. I call your name. What I'm doing, Haywood? Not you, Ivan. They still back there in the garbage can looking through the envelope. We gonna find it. Nobody get upset. We praying though. No, yeah, all y'all sickos. I like that. So what we do, we try to look these words up because these people have had us handcuffed. And the reason why we've been handcuffed, because we didn't know what words meant or the meaning of words or statements. We didn't understand Constitution. We didn't understand law. We still don't. We still don't. All this stuff these folks configured, they put together for their benefit, not for us. Let me tell you another thing should piss us off. The fact that these chicken shit.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm not finna compliment them. Chicken shit can be used absolutely for. Do me a favor. While they looking, look up what chicken shit can be used for. That's right, we don't know anything. If the Indian called them chicken shit, why? Here's another people that don't have an identity. How the hell you gonna be an Indian if you're not from India? You bought that lie too, didn't you? How you gonna be an Indian if you're not from India? Did y'all ever even think about that? How can you be an Indian if you're not from India? Did you derive from India?
Nope.
Part Spaniard. If a lot, how many of y'all didn't know that? Don't tell the truth. I know y'all niggas run around, put a little water on their neck. Oh, you used to lie that. You do that. You said, we would let everybody lie. From third to fifth, how many of y'all in fifth grade? How many of y'all between 1 and 5th grade? Major liars. I used to lie. 1 and 5th grade, that's when I spelled all them words. And I wrote words that were true to me, meant something to me. I saw for 100-some words in a matter like, it was so. All right. They don't believe I can do it. Shoot out any 2-letter word you want. Don't give me no warning. What? Fit. That's F-I-T. It. I-T. That means I spelled 2 words, and 1 was 3. See that? That quick. That's how quick I did that. Any of y'all, how many of y'all here in the 1st or 2nd grade? Anybody here in the 1st or 2nd grade? You in the 1st, 2nd grade? You want to come in here and challenge me on a spelling contest?
Yeah, let's see it.
What grade you in, Ian?
2nd.
Give me somebody in pre-K. How many here in pre-K? In the pre-K here want to challenge me? Don't be, you're in pre-K, Courtney? What grade you in? 1st grade. You smart. I know she's smart. I want these big old grown pre-Kers to come up here and try me. These words itching to come out. 2 and 3 letters. Give me a 3-letter word. Hippopotamus? What grade you in? What grade? No, we can't trust him. See, he don't know a 3-letter word. So out of school, that's another reason we need to leave. This kid done throw something. First of all, who word is hippopotamus? Is that Abari? Yeah, exactly. So the white man trying to trip me up through the kid. All right, we're going to get ready and let them sound. We're going to go ahead and let them sound the Kato Sarah. We're going to get started. Let's see what happens. Listen. They drop them on down. That's how they get you. That's a good soil amendment, chicken shit, adds organic matter and increase the water holding capacity and what's that, beneficial biota in soil. A good fertilizer, chicken shit, provides nitrogen, phosphates, and potassium to you plants. I don't get that to you plant. More than horse, cow, or steer. How many of y'all don't know what a steer is? That's a bull, you don't cut the balls off of it. How many of y'all didn't know that's what a steer was? Yes, sir. If it rolled, it's a steering wheel. Because it rolls, steering wheel. All right, okay, listen. As soon as I go on the rock, y'all heard Mooney dead. Child molester. Yeah, he molests kids, give a damn about him. Richard Pryor Jr.'s son said he molested him. That boy ain't hard to lie about him. He had to cancel his concert. Care about he wrote for no good time. Now tell the truth about the man. Man, use that again. You can look at hell, anybody tell he was gay. All them four out, Dave Chappelle, all them knew he was gay, they still used him. He wasn't funny worth a damn to me. The people he wrote for were funny, but he wasn't funny worth a damn. Sometimes you do better right for other folks than you letting it come out your mouth. It's the truth. He wasn't funny. Oh, that tight. That tight. The white they call Paul Mooney, but they talking about somebody else. Can we find out when this, stroll up a little bit, let me say something. When did this come out? When this definition, when this information come out? First of all, when they first started using chicken shit, when the Indian, what they call the Indian called white people chicken shit, when it was contemporary cowardly person, chicken shit, 1948, from chicken plus shit. That's what it is. Ain't that what they got? Plus shit. That's what it is. So chicken shit, it really ain't nothing. So these people will come along, they'll start finding use it for it so the white man can get rid of any insults about himself. That's just being honest with you. I won't waste my time with no chicken shit. I tell you this just what you need to do by looking at this. You need to look at how do you make yourself become valuable. So you know what they learn to do? Everywhere where you insult white people wind up finding a value for it. That's true. They did, that's all they did. They start finding some kind of way it could be used where it still work out, it could be beneficial for them. You are beneficial and you ain't even gotta look for nothing. You ain't gotta make up nothing to search out nothing. None of this stuff could exist without you. You the balance to every place. In every country, every place you there, they got you there for a reason. They need you. It's what you give and what you bring. And everybody learn your pattern, they learn your information, and you exchange it for their information, which was worthless. Yeah. That's why when you do that, listen, we do better than, well, we got people, to take on the education, and they, like anything, you always got those people that's going to strive, and do things, but you'll never get to their full potential with it. Because he'll always block you. Yep. There's always going to be some white man somewhere going to control you, have some in or some say. He's never going to let you ever get the full capacity where you'll be in full control of self or what you have. That's why we got to break away to create our own. You'll never have it. Never. Go to school, be a dean. They'll have a board that can come and remove you. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and be a president. All they're going to do, he'll set a Senate and a Congress that won't fund you. They'll block you. He always got it set. You'll never see white people gonna work together. Look at this January the 6th. the event that white on white crime broke out. Do y'all see these people won't even do an investigation on this shit?
That's right.
They're still saying that these people were walking through this place and they were hugging and kissing the police. And they were shaking hands with them. You hadn't found one group of police or Blue Lives Matter to come out and defend what happened to those police yet. Now, where all your defense at yet? You can jump out when a nigga is killed. They the first people jump out to defend the police officer. Why won't you jump out and defend your police officer when white people do it to them?
That's right.
Another reason why we need to leave. The fact that the people who were in the Congress, in the House that day, who ran, who cried and hid for their lives, are saying they don't want no part of it. They said, we're going to investigate that, then they investigate Antifa.
Right.
And let's go investigate 9/11.
Right.
That's white people. See, just showing you again, white people keep showing their hand. White people cover, that's their kids. Them toothless bastards that came there, them redneck, uneducated bastards, belong to them. They would defend these people even if the people came to kill. Hang Mike Pence, the vice president of the United States. You on recording saying some shit, and you got a noose out here. That's federal. You shouldn't even be on the ground.
That's right.
The fact that these folks everybody got buns except for a nigga. Y'all do know all of them got buns. A nigga got, no bun. All the white folk at home, listen, some of them went on vacation out the country. Exactly how much time they gonna get when you let them leave the country? We the only people that keep sitting around here, going to work, keep kissing their asses, keep playing with them. Then they trying to force you into a shot. It's just a matter of time. Y'all will see. They're going to fall back to y'all hurt. Go and say, listen, we got to just go ahead and break away. I ain't even mad with them no more. Just break away from them. We'll secure our end. We will take care of our own. We will provide for our own. And you're going to give us what you owe us.
That's right. That's right.
Damn if I'm walking out broke.
Come on, preacher.
Give us what they owe us. That's the end of the day. Give us what, I don't want a dime over. But if you do, I'll take it. You ain't do what I told you now. But I can't fight every fight. At this point, it's just better to just go ahead and separate. If these people can't prosecute their own people for one of the worst crimes that happened here, last time supposedly had some shit like this was during the Civil War. These white folks right here coming here, brought a Dixie flag in. They brought a flag of another country in it. You telling me ISIS, Al-Qaeda could have came in their house with a flag, an ISIS flag and an Al-Qaeda flag? Those people had a Dixie flag. That's an enemy flag.
That's right.
The Confederate flag is an enemy.
That's right. That's right.
They were basically fighting a separate country because they were separate from the Union.
That's right.
They brought it right in there. White folk, overlooked white folk.
That's right.
They act like they can't forgive shit. Yeah, wherever they at. I thought they were still standing back down. So you had to play it off right quick. I'm trying to tell y'all, what y'all gonna do? Keep loving them, keep working for them, keep slaving for them, keep looking for them to do something for you.
No, sir.
White folks done already did what they gonna do for you. You're gonna die a poor nigga. I was looking on their show, 80% of blacks, did you know that, Ain't Smith? 80% of so-called Negroes that apply for home loans were denied. 80% of people of color that applied for home loans were denied. Proud to be an American, well, at least you know you free. Can you sing that song? Slap shit at you. Because you know better. How you feel? They tell you that's what they call it when you get a home. Some kind of dream. What it is? So if 80% of Negroes were denied, what did they say that they didn't say, Chris, that they said? You're not American. How did you pick that up? You're not American, nigga. That's why you were denied. The American dream, part of being American, is owning a home. You were denied because you're not an American, nigga. What else do you need to hear? When your ass on to the baseball game, you know who pastime it is? America's pastime. Why you there, nigga? It's America's pastime. Let them have their football, their basketball. At that point, listen, they showed their ass on us. At some point, we got to take a stand and say, guess what? You can have it. These athletes don't give a damn about us. The black ones already know they shit it. They shit it in the dressing room. They shit it when they go to the reception. They shit. Listen, they don't want to know the truth. These athletes tell y'all the truth. They don't want to tell y'all the truth. They're not going to tell y'all the truth. When the Falcons first went to the Super Bowl, them boys came back. You know what they told them? They didn't let the white ones and the black ones eat together. Did y'all know the white ones wouldn't eat with the black ones? The Super Bowl, y'all going, how that happen? We on the team together. Did y'all know they wouldn't let the black and white ones eat? Those boys separated from them? Oh, y'all niggas can't wait to play. Can't wait to be. How you think? Listen, all that team bro shit they do. Y'all see what them niggas on their knee? Them white boy was standing. Them white boy Drew Brees, chicken shit. I told him he wasn't shit before he went there and played. He won one little lousy ass Super Bowl, and that made the best thing ever played. Every time white boy throw a ball, hits up. The Michael Jordan of football. You talking about six championship Michael Jordan. How many MVP? Four MVP Michael Jordan? Five MVP Michael Jordan? Averaging 30, 36 points a game Michael Jordan. Your little lousy ass win one Super Bowl and you the Michael Jordan of football? See that? You know they try to tell you. I ain't got to do everything a nigga do.
That's right.
Win one and he ain't been close to back. The Michael Jordan of football. If I Mike John call say, what the hell y'all call my name for?
That's right.
What white boy you got you going? They don't even say about Tom Brady. You know what happened? He done kissed a black woman. They got it on tape. He done kissed a black woman. I know he kissed the daddy. He done kissed a black woman. It don't make no sense why he ain't the greatest white boy they got playing football. Man, done won what, 7, 6 championship? Been what, 10 times, 11 times? What, he been 10 times? 7 out of 10? He ain't never been called a Michael Jordan of football. Well, you hate niggas, let your mustache grow in your mouth, cover up the 4 teeth you got missing, automatically you better than Michael Jordan. You ain't got to do much. Get out the plane with some cowboy boots and a cowboy hat. They look, niggas love them. Go out to Green Bay, Wisconsin, ain't no niggas up there in that freezing cold.
That's right.
If they are, they slaves.
Yeah.
Bunch of cracker city ain't got no shirt on, sit in the deep cold. I ain't impressed.
That's right.
That don't impress me with them. Call yourself no polar bear. That shit ain't impressing me. Why y'all like I be so impressed with these people? Look at you. Who done endured more than you have? The disgrace, the shame, the rapes, the robbing, and mass incarcerating, the shooting. You impressed with they tired ass for? That's a choice. How about how you sat here naked and there wasn't no choice? They forced you into it.
Right.
They wouldn't allow you to make enough money to put clothes on your kids' back.
That's right.
Some white boy saying take his clothes, his own free, his own recliner, his own wheel. That shit don't impress me.
That's right.
Black folks sit here and go to work, go to school. Damn, bottom of the shoe gone. Cardboard in the bottom with the hole. That's impressive. And it's raining like shit. Foot sock where ain't shit, ain't nothing bad till your sock get wet.
Terrible.
Wet sock. Going to work out in the cold. White folks inside. Slaves out there working their ass off. You think they had them some fur skin, wrap skin coat on when they working them fields? Chopping wood for master?
No, sir.
That's impressive.
That's right.
They like to make you sit around. White boy full of liquor, full of bill. Anybody can do that shit. We worked our ass off for these crackers.
Yes,
chicken shit.
That's right.
And we don't even get the due respect we deserve. Well, just had to get that out. They don't have to like it, because I said it and I like it. Chicken shit. Tastes good to me. I try to see, you know, some folks that still leave a bad taste. Chicken shit. Smell good. Had to do one on I like. You like? All right, Romans chapter 15, verse 4. For those that get a chance to watch it, look at Romans 15:4. We're using the Beth Mashiach. That's the name of this program. Where we watch where they take, where he's gone back and he's reconfigured and taken the Latin, the Greek, the English, and put it back into what the Abari words are. And we strike across a word, we don't know what it means or what it says. What we'll do?
Look it up.
We'll close our eyes and pray and trust white Jesus. We'll look it up. Let's find out what it means. Because the only way we can do something, we got to know it.
That's right.
Isn't that right?
That's right.
Before you get there, give me Romans. Well, we got to get there first. Then get me Romans, Youre. I'm sorry. Youre chapter 8, verse 30. That's it, Jackson. I know it is because I said it. Well, you said, yes, sir. Man, you were thinking the same thing, huh? Justin sitting on the problem chair. I'm starting to think that Justin's saying all that stuff. Yeah, Youre. We got to start. We got to get a base first.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Youre, which means for those that are watching, Yahuwah. The Canaan is gracious. What they will put for gracious. We don't believe in their words, but that's what we'll put. Which means Yahuwah give us favor. He's giving us abundant favor. That's what we know. Isn't that right? So we read that book. That book is supposed to teach us. So we know. Get the book of John. Where's the book of John? Where's the works of Jesus? No, the book is trying to define. It's definitive to show you that it was Yahuwah's abundant favor. That's why it was his favor. See, they ain't never teach us how to read books and what books meant. White people write a book, put a title, Gone with the Wind. What that mean? That mean when the wind came, they got the hell out of there. Why you think it's Gone with the Wind?
That's right.
The book title gives you an idea of what the book is about.
That's right.
A book called 100 Black Dead Niggas. Who know what it's about? Who don't know what it's about? I don't know what it's about. Who got an idea of what 100 Black Nigga book is probably about? So you name the book, giving an idea, giving you where the idea came from. Now, let's look at why we came up with the title. Got it? That's how we came up with the title, based off of the information you want to read. The book is called Youre, which is Yahuwah abundant favor. So we look to find that favor, right? These people read a book, they don't even know what they're looking for. I just be reading, praying, and getting dumber and dumber. All right, listen. This is Romans 15:4. Listen.
For whatever Nigg Katab before.
Nigg Katab, Nigg for was written. Katab is written. Before was
Nigg Katab for our lamed.
To teach us. To lamed is to instruct us, right?
Yes, sir.
This is almost an example, the staff, which is used to teach. The same reason what you do with a child. Sometimes sometimes you have to whip a child to teach them. Y'all see that? You teach them, you tell them you want them to sit down. They don't sit down, so what do?
Bank them.
You take something to pop them. So through that popping and whipping them, what does it do?
Sit down.
So guess what we learned? When he told us about Nigg Katab written, it would tell us, it would give us the Abari symbol, the lamed, which is the staff. The staff, the rod, is used to instruct. Deter. Sometimes you might say, get over here. So they, okay, over here. From that pop, that direction. So now what are you doing? Teaching them where they should be. So you saying teach, a lot of time with teach, people thinking, automatically how we think teach. How were you taught? Where were you taught at? School. And over a course of how long?
12, 13.
12 basic, 12 basic, then going. So now they say, well, it was written before, written the teacher. Automatically, I might go, where were you taught at? In a schoolhouse.
Right.
So if you want to be taught, where you go?
School.
Not for this.
That's right. That's right.
See, we got to learn for them. They will understand to teach. You taught from the lamed. The instructor, an expert. Let's look at what the lamed is. See, the part that hurt us, this is the problem we got. I had to talk with I got a friend. I got people I had to deal with. And I try to tell them. And they gone to school and he tried to tell me about ISO and XO. I told him, I ain't put no ice on Jesus. I ain't touched the man. I don't know why folks lie on him. He talking about ISO. I ain't put no ice on that damn man. Man, cold hell, he did it to himself.
That's right.
I'll be lying on me. I ain't put no ice on that man. Let's start up here further, Sean. This is the Olive Beth check. This is what people need to learn. Come on with down, let me see what this is. This is the early, which they'll call the ancient. This is the middle. And this only became the middle when?
After.
Exactly. There's no way they said early, middle, late, which means they had this first, ancient. This came second. This was the last. So they decided this was in between these two writings. Is when they find this script. So they decided to call this middle. Nobody came up with, let's write this first, call it early, ancient. Let's write this and call this the middle. Then we'll call the next one late. This is what they call it late will be called the modern. So now if you go to a funeral or you go and they say to the late such and such, they're actually calling them the modern. Don't worry about it's a joke. You gotta understand. You gotta understand, because this is what they call it late. They call it late because this is the last one to come.
Right.
Which they'll call today, they'll call it modern. Okay? Which won't make sense because then they went vowel pointing and fixed it and did some more stuff to it anyway. So it's important for us to understand, to really understand what we look at when we look at the Beth Mashiach writing. You have to understand that there is a language, there was a language before white people gave you English.
Right.
The problem is when you start to read, you start to think like an Englishman.
Right.
Which means you take away some of the effect or the essence of what he was saying in the writings. So we come back here and look at what he used. These were symbolism. Everything here is things they were acquainted with. They had knowledge of. It doesn't make sense. Just like before they teach you how to read in school, what they do? Teach you letters, ABC. They told us first they called them alphabet. Let's see alphabet. Slide over. This is when your kids are dummy. Your parents are dummy because they let you go ahead and tell you, this is the Latin. These are ABCs. This is Greek alphabets. Alpha, beta. That's an alphabet. These are alphabets. They told you that and you were looking at Latin letters. Why were they trying to confuse you? Why would you tell me these were alphabet? How many of y'all were told these were your alphabets?
That's right. That's right.
How many of y'all know of a certainty that these are not alphabets? This is alpha, beta.
That's right.
This is the alphabets. Well, they ain't put them over here. I'm looking at this is the robbery. This is alpha, beta. This is how they get you. So now they start off teaching your kids wrong. Later people start saying, say your ABC, but you didn't realize you still in your mind were told they were alphabets.
Yep.
Even they say ABCs, you still had the mind. How many of y'all had the mindset that these were alphabets? This were alphabets.
Yeah.
Then they teach all that, even if you call them. So why would they teach you wrong off the rip? See, they taught you wrong because they knew right.
Yeah.
Why would I teach you every definitive move to stop me? Why would a white man teach you every definitive move to stop him or block him? Why would he do that? Huh? Why would he do that? Because then you can stop him. So he taught you enough to send you out, and he checks you on testing you. He tests you on having conversation with you just to make sure you hadn't learned nothing new. A lot of conversation with coming talking with the nigga slave was just to make sure he was still where he's supposed to be. I just want to make sure you ain't picked up nothing. I want to make sure nothing new came up. Ain't that right? He ride up, he know automatically people supposed to get to work. I got a nigga I ride up and that nigga ain't moving. I need to check this nigga.
Right.
Because some man told him I whoop his ass. He's
Right.
supposed to know that. So I need to check him. I need to check who be talking to him.
Right.
Because that shit you pulling, that shit is contagious.
Right.
All I need to do is ride up on my horse, on my buggy, and all y'all niggas just stand around. Nobody want to move. What y'all think about trying me? Y'all think about taking their plantation over? Somebody done said something? Y'all got weapons? See, that's how he check you. Why you think he use the police to ride up in them neighborhoods, they on the corner, and folks start moving? He want to check it. You get a nigga, he keeps standing out there, they want to know why he's standing there.
Right.
You're supposed to run. You're supposed to move.
Right.
They teach you you're supposed to have a fear for them.
Right.
They taught you, they teach white people they their friend. You go to them for help. That ain't for niggas. For niggas, that's a death sentence. We see that, that's me talking, that's on your news. That's in your news page, that's on your internet, that's on your social media.
Right.
That's on your Snapchat.
Right.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Your kick.
Yep.
What the other shit they got from China? TikTok, nigga. You know what time it is.
That's right.
Got this nigga on a watch app. I ain't got time for all that.
That's right.
So this is their language. Now, you don't know, let me see, slide me please, that this is your original language. This language here is a language that's dominant in the Middle East. They would have been accustomed to this in the Middle East because where we at, this is what we would have done. This is part of our culture. Come over here. His vocabulary has no religious ethic about it whatsoever. Absolutely none. He'll call a dog an alpha male. He don't give a shit. He just puts stuff anyway. This man shit has nothing. His stuff would deal more with numbers.
Yeah.
He'll turn around, he'll use this for equations.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello?
That's right.
He plays you, you don't know anything. The nigga is a pronominal. You do math? What is a pronominal? You know what it is? What is that, pronominal? Oh, polynomial, I'm sorry. Same thing as a pro too, because these white folk, they've been with it so long, they're expert. Yeah, it's just a fact. The fact that they'll tell you that it's a polynomial, he tell you it's a fraction. He basically breaks you down into fraction, and it's a lot of different terms that actually run together. That's how he got niggas. You got, listen, y'all don't know, a polynomial, don't you know that's all y'all niggas are? Y'all know about polynomials. 3 equal times x and all this shit he keep doing, it's a bunch of terms. Poly is many. The number he used is telling you it's a term. So all he using is a bunch of terms. Let me see. Nigger, black, African, Negro. Shit, you don't want to argue with me. Gotta have a brain first.
That's right. That's right.
An expression of more than 2 algebraic terms, especially the sum of several terms that contain different powers of the same variables. All the man do is just plays with you.
Yep.
See, a lot of times y'all don't even know, most of you don't even know you're dealing with Greek letters. All this shit come right back over to mathematics.
It's true.
Most of you don't even know. His shit has no religious context to it. That's why I don't respect this God. I don't respect this Jesus or the Latin. They have absolutely none. Because everything they made is a figment of their imagination. Don't worry about it. I'm trying to put our people back to a whole. You can't do that the way he does it. Fractions just parts. That's all they do. Most of the niggas, they tell you fragmented, basically just fractions. You half a shit, 3/4 of a shit. Hold on, what's your grandmama? 2/3 and 1/8. What the hell is that in here? What the rest? Oh, the rest of the chicken shit. You're not ignorant we sound. How many of you used to have that conversation? How much third or how much half we is? Or fractions.
Yeah.
Man, you the only people don't know, this man you math on you so damn dumb.
Yep.
That's how dumb we are. I had to come home and fix all this.
Yes, sir.
Looks like I'm angry. Cause I am.
That's right. That's right.
How long time he look like I'm angry? I am angry.
That's right.
Who wouldn't be angry?
That's right.
Why your ass sitting right here happy?
Right.
You one stop away from getting shot. Your kid getting shot.
Come on.
One event, one a meeting away from these folks, and you dead.
That's right.
That's crazy. Slide over. Let me see that. We have to encourage this. Periodically, we have to come back to make sure we learn this. This is the conversation of the original people. Slide it over. Slide over. Not this shit here. This stuff was stolen. Let's see. Slide it down. These symbols here were stolen. This chicken shit was stolen from an early language. See this? The olive. You see that? Because this is a plow. You put 2 ox on both sides. 2 olives. That's a plow. You put him in front. Slide over. He turned upside down and told you it was an alpha. The Latins told you it was an A. He just took your stuff and turned around. By the time he created this shit, watch out. You had moved from here and you had started writing a different writing skill. That's all he did. Look at this, B. The Beth. All he did was circle that, bring that down right there, and now you got both of them. Got your ass trapped. We had it because it was an opening. You had to be able to get in here. We had this part here because this cut off because this part was forbidden. We grew up in a time period when kids didn't go in their parents' bedroom.
Right.
You went there, that was sacred.
Right.
You didn't go in there for nothing.
Right.
That they told you what a music play. There's a hurry and bring your ass out. In the music, right. You heard it, get out of here.
That's right.
Music cut off.
That's right.
It's like a record got scratched.
That's right.
So this was the entrance, and this was the sacred part. Slide over. This shit you trapped. This is a jail cell. You isolate both sides. Y'all got it. Get in here. Where you get in and out at? That's where he got you. This is a jail. He told you this debater. That's a jail. Here, we would have used the daleth, the doll, which we would have put a hanging door so you can get in and out. Y'all got it?
Yes, sir.
That's what we would have done. See, once you become familiar with the early language conversation, and then you start to look at where did it derive for, or who were you communicating with? Spouse and your creator. With your brothers, your Akim, with your sisters, your Banu. So these are the people you would have communicated because y'all all came from the same house, Beth. So you guys would have spoke the same thing.
That's right.
Because you'd have had the same rule. Parents will tell you, you can't do that well. Is that just you or that's everybody in there? So guess what we learned when Yahuwah gave us laws, to Torah, which were directions and instruction. We learned what we could do in the Beth. The Beth was not only just the house, it could be the family, the homes, and some definitions they give you in the land. Because my dad played, he didn't want you in his yard.
That's right. Yes, sir.
He looked at his house set on his yard that was part of his property, and he didn't want in his yard. And he didn't want in his house. Y'all got it?
Yes, sir.
So we dwelt in the land, and we had to come to Yahuwah's house, which meant we had a code of conduct, which was the Torah that taught us. Now, the thing he used to taught or to teach us, let's see, let's scroll down. The lamed, they added later the A-N, the A-D, the lamed, which is the staff. You see this? A shepherd's staff. And the shepherd would use this to teach. It'll be used for yoke. It was authority, and use it to bind. Y'all got it?
Yes, sir.
So when we said whatsoever things are written for was written to limit us. Y'all got it?
Yes, sir.
It was written to teach us.
Right.
It was to teach us the authority. See, what hurt us one thing is we don't know the authority. The authority they taught us and we feel ain't the authority that's going to have a final judgment on our nefesh, which is our soul.
That's right. That's right.
See, the fear we got for these people, it should have been for Yahuwah first.
That's right.
We wouldn't be in the problem we had our people been properly taught.
That's right.
Had they been properly limited.
That's right.
Then they came along and taught us to take the whip, take the stick out of the house from whipping the child. And we lost our children. And now Yahuwah let us see what happened. When he took the yoke off of us, he lost us too.
Yep.
He lost us.
Yep.
Took the yoke off of us and he lost us.
Yep.
You'll come on this new parenting shit they got now. Well, don't whip them. There's not a child that don't get a whipping.
That's right.
If Yahuwah got a whipping, how the hell your child don't get one?
That's right.
Your child better than Yahushua? The book teaches us that, listen, everybody he received, he whip them.
That's right.
How do we come on this new teacher now not to whip a child? Who more pressure than Yahushua? They smoked him on the head. That was a form of correction. They were talking to him and telling him what to do, and he wouldn't do it, and they struck him. They asked him questions, and he wouldn't answer, so they struck him. It was showing their authority over him. He was bound by them. He was in custody by them. So therefore, they looked at when they asked him something, he should respond. And when he didn't, he was whipped.
That's right.
Most of our people ain't got a brain. Y'all try to live these white folks stuff. That's why you ain't got shit.
That's right.
See, people can talk. I got my own shit.
Yeah.
See, it'd be different if I'm sitting around with somebody else dime. I do it on my dime.
That's right.
What I'm saying work for me.
That's right.
I listen to a lot of these people's opinion and a lot of people, what they say or what they'll do. First thing I'm gonna look at, what you got?
Yeah. Yeah.
First of all, is it working for you? You don't teach me a jump shot, the shit don't work for you, it don't hit. You actually think I'm paying you any attention?
Not at all.
Not even interested. How well does it work for you? It doesn't work. For our people, the reason why we're in this catastrophe in, because we hadn't listened to what he told us.
Come on. That's right.
He put these people and put us under the care of these people for a reason. When you get through with these people, these are the worst people he could find.
Work. Yeah. That's right.
Most of y'all don't know it. Listen, these are the worst, rottenest, disgusting people he could find he put us under.
That's right.
That's why they can do what they do to you and don't fake. Listen, don't fear, don't listen. They don't fear that. You can be on your knee praying. Call them good, clean white Jew with all your might. He'll kick shit out you. He don't give a shit about that, stomp shit out you. Why you still calling the name?
That's right.
Tell you, boy, don't you ever let that come out your mouth again. You say, I was using it for deliverance. I was using it because I thought it'd help me. Show you. He don't feel nothing. He don't feel you who either.
Nope.
Until his babies die.
Yeah.
Until his wife, his son, his brother dies.
Yeah.
Till his sister dies. That's why he put the disease on these people. Y'all got to stop being afraid to tell this man what kind of chicken shit he is.
That's right.
He don't give a damn when he see your kid blattered and splattered all over the place.
That's right.
These folks sat here and showed you on TV where they were sitting here laughing while a 70-something-year-old woman with dementia, what's here, all-time dementia, get beat by them.
Yep.
How the hell did it take 4 people to beat up a 72-year-old dementia woman with dementia? Because you're chicken shit.
Yep.
Sit back and look on tape and laugh at it. You're like, this shit funny. This lady got dementia. And y'all got her on the ground, beat this lady? Look how quick they responded. Automatic termination. Listen, they were fired for looking at the tape laughing. Not because they were involved. They were looking at the video laughing. And one of them even said, it ain't funny, but it is funny. Fired. How the hell the police that shot that man in the back 14 times ain't fired? They've been reinstated. They quit their job. They've been reinstated. No charges. No charges. Look at a video and laugh, and 3 of them ain't got their job. These folks ain't gonna never be right. Don't get mad with them. I'm not mad with them. You'll be lying. I'm more mad with us.
That's right. That's right.
I assure you I'm more mad with us than them.
That's right.
What we expect? When have they showed us anything different?
Never.
When? I ain't even tell you to kill them. I'm just telling you it's time to break away from them. If it's any more about kids dying, then it's life for life.
Yep. Yep.
That book,
Yep.
it gotta be that way. Life for life. I say 2 for 1. I like the prison way. These are our kids, these are our lives. How the hell we can't defend our own lives?
That's right.
I don't need no paper from no cracker to tell me about defend my life.
That's right.
You're gonna kill me for what? Because you want to kill? Shit, ain't no reason. That's crazy as hell. You done shot a man in the back and told that the man been locked up for aggravated assault. He got numerous extensive criminal record. Then we found out the man got locked up in 2001 and it was a misdemeanor. How did you route out all these charges and cases? So you do lie. What you gonna do when the prosecutor does it? They said the prosecutor can't be removed, he can't be stepped down. White man. If he was a nigger, he'd be terminated. You see how they do us? They make all these rules. All of a sudden, a prosecutor, you're talking about an elected official. There's a governor in the state. Did y'all know a governor can remove these people? A governor can remove a sheriff, an elected official. We know that when they got rid of Jackie Barrett, Fulton County Sheriff. Y'all remember that, don't it? Too many people were breaking out the jail. How many of y'all know Jackie Barrett was responsible for keeping all of them in that jail cell? She was the one that built that jail, that prison. How many of y'all know that? No. How y'all know contractor built that? How many of y'all know there's deputy, lieutenant, captains, and sergeant that's over the schedule who handle that?
Yes, sir.
How the hell she get sat down by the governor?
Yep. That's right.
Governor unseated her.
Yep.
That's how they do when you black.
That's right.
When you white, for some reason, can't never find no way to get rid of you.
Yep.
I know how to get rid of them. We get the hell away from them.
Yeah, that's right.
So now what we got to go back and do, I know y'all tired and bored, because y'all done learn all that chicken shit over there, and y'all going to try to use it on me. It ain't going to work.
That's right.
Because you ain't smart at what you're thinking.
Yeah.
You're so smart once you figure out how to get these crackers from shooting you.
That's right.
Once you got to figure out, get your kid out this chicken shit system they got in.
That's right.
Your kid's failing.
Yep.
They're not going to pass. If they pass, they're socially promoting them.
That's right.
So when they get the system back up and running, they're going to show it ain't us. Hell, they can't read and write. The rest of your kids ain't going to make it because they got the system set up for them not to make it. That's why we got to create a system that takes our kids and that enhances them, that cares about our kids, a system that caters to our people and our children. And we can still be successful.
Right.
You can do business with these people. You just can't be under them.
That's right.
What part of that? Go ask them that they want to be up under your black ass. They be flat coops. You say, no. They don't even want you in their neighborhood. They ain't racist, just don't want you there.
That's right.
I ain't mad with them if it's your neighborhood.
Right.
I'll be the last person to force myself on them.
That's right.
I'll catch you in my yard burning the cross. Oh, did I mention? I'm going to shoot your ass, though.
That's right.
But I'll go ahead and let you have it for the right amount of money.
That's right. You can have it. That's right.
I'm not finna move no white folks tell me don't move here. They hate niggas. I'm not wasting my time with that.
Right.
I don't know why niggas, dumbass niggas, waste their time for that. You think I got time to move the neighborhood? Y'all coming here and this shit? We hate niggas. We gonna burn niggas crossing my yard. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna have one burning.
Yep.
We'll have one burning. After that, I'm gonna have the whole neighborhood on lockdown.
That's right.
I don't know. Let me tell you something. They just keep it flat. They can take it where they want to take it. White folk know where to do that shit at.
Yep.
They can look at my eyes and tell, oh, he probably ain't one of them niggas. You damn right.
Yep.
I'm not one of them niggas. I catch you in my yard. I don't give a damn with these folks. You got some matches. If you ain't got no hemp, and you got them matches in my yard, you finna burn some. You finna have some problems.
That's right. That's right.
You finna have some problem today. This your last day. In my yard with some matches,
Yeah.
finna burn what? Shit. I called a morgue.
That's right.
Let me tell you something. A man got a right to defend his property. Hell, I expect the same thing from white folks. The hell I'm coming to your yard with some matches and gas for, and some sticks. We finna barbecue? That's crazy as shit. Matter of fact, what I'm gonna do, they're gonna wait. You thought I'm gonna wait on they like wait to my ass on the ground to my last breath. I can't breathe this shoot. Shit. I'm related to Buford Sanford. I'm the relative of Buford Sanford. They wait till they saw the white of their eyes. I wait till I see the whites.
Yes, sir.
Bunch of white folk come in my yard with some sheets on and some gas on. You just listen, the gas gonna go in my car.
That's right.
See, you know what we gotta start doing? Why we always y'all be looking so sad? What y'all be scared of?
Yeah.
Hell, they ain't going to their house.
That's right.
Y'all, that's why they get the power they got. Cause they know niggas sit here to sign off on that shit. I want to agree with you. Yeah, yo. You think some cracker finna let me and a bunch of niggas walk up here with a whole all black shit on with some sticks and gas finna come to their house? And they right to damn defend their property.
That's right. That's right.
See, they know you gonna cut that shit out, they'll stop it. The people they gonna pick on, weak people, old people, women, kids. They don't pull that shit with no grown people. They already know what's gonna happen. They know oh, they ain't gonna play that shit. They know, don't play that. Get your damn back broke. Then the people they don't never come to the right folk. Come to the right neighborhood and put all that white shit on. They know about to play that stuff. They go to places where they know be protected. Folk gonna let them leave. It gonna be, why y'all coming from the house? Why y'all here? We trying to love y'all. Y'all are in our neighborhood. And we need to try to be brother. The hell I'm talking no clan for?
That's right.
The hell with all of them. Dash gas on them and light their ass up. Till next time your ass will go somewhere else. Hell, you'll waste your time to drive your car to come over here to do what? I never understood to save my life. They be going to the right place. What the hell you need the police for?
That's right.
If I decide I'm going to my neighborhood, I ain't going to take no police.
That's right.
They can come when I leave.
That's right.
Why don't I waste all my time to come over here with the police to let me come here and say, oh, y'all nigga, go back to Africa. You monkeys. Why you come in with the police with this shit like that?
Right.
You lock it down, don't let them leave. You drove him, you will not leave back in that car. That's how you stop them. You can't leave him. You got a tag number. Stop them.
That's right.
Stop them right there in their track. Make sure that's your last trip.
That's right.
We sick of it. How many times we been insulted? That's an insult. When we ride in that neighborhood with shit like that? You don't waste your time to come in, and the police will waste your time with some shit like that. They had one of them. He out here all that hot and called them nigga and fell out. How many of y'all remember that? Fell out. Sorry bastard couldn't breathe. A black officer jumped down there and saved his life. Listen, man. I done went out and get him out. I'd have sucked so hard they opened his mouth, they had a turd shooting out their mouth. They said, what happened? So I tried to save him. So he started throwing up shit. Trying to suck whatever air he got in his mouth. You waste your time to come here. Even white, I wouldn't help nobody. You waste your time to do shit like that. I ain't got time. What happened to you? You got coming. You should have stayed in your neighborhood. You should have, however you feel about folks, take that shit and you keep it at your house somewhere. You don't take that stuff nowhere else. You don't get certain stuff you don't do. And our people let that shit go on too long. Walk, say what you want to do. Then we say shit, we got a kowtow. Let's go on a black dog with. For what? Hell, they come in the light, we in the light. The book done told us to walk in the light is here in the light.
Right.
Hell, we doing in the dog for?
That's right.
Folks, shoot your ass body cam. What that video, the video they showing that boy shot in the back, what, that from the neighbor across the street? That's they cameras. I can show you, I know the shit on and I still do it.
They don't care.
Then show you right there, and the shit said him, it don't exonerate, it convict them, they don't even show it. Now what good at body cams? Niggas quit being stupid.
That's right.
White folk don't show, ain't even gotta show you the body cam. Now that bust your bubble.
Yep.
I want a march to take money and get every police a body cam. Where your money to raise to make them show it to you? You're not going to win, people of color. You're not going to win. You're going to lose. Yep. And the whole world knows he was shot and killed 14 bullets. And you still can't do shit. I said, let them have it. Draw a line in the sand and tell them, if anything happening, anybody on this side of the line, that's your ass. Yep. That's it. But don't say it if you don't mean what you say. That's right. That's all we say. So what the problem is? You shouldn't say that. We shouldn't be getting killed. I wouldn't have to say it. See, the problem is, mine's reactionary, based off their action. So guess what got to happen? You got to stop being reactionary, and you got to start taking action. They got to become reactionary. Because when you come, we got to let them know, I was waiting on your ass. These are our kids. These are our women. These are our men. These are our sons. What's wrong with us saying we want to protect their lives? What parent wants their kid? Who ain't here a parent? Anybody here a parent? How many of y'all want your kid dead? How many of y'all want to get a phone call your kid been shot the shit out of ain't got a gun? How many of y'all when your kid gets shot the shit out, you want to see a bunch of, come on, son, your son been shot. Come on. We heard what happened to your son. And we came here to pray for you in Jesus' name. We're going to just touch and agree right. Oh! That man said, man, y'all get y'all shit, get back in the car.
That's right.
Okay, y'all get back in your car with that shit. I don't want to hear that stuff. I got to ask, where was Jesus before the gun got pulled?
That's right.
Why that man, did that man lay down with Jesus? Did he pray before he went to work? Don't that mean to pray for him or pray after he done killed mine?
That's right.
Nothing to pray about.
No.
Y'all got to stop letting people push y'all in the mood of making us think we the bad people. That's what that do. Go ahead and show it. I know. Go ahead. I know. I'm the bad guy. Huh? Go ahead, I know. Go ahead and hate me. That's why you need somebody to hate. Go ahead and hate me. Huh? Sitting there with tits got hair on them and all. Tits got hair on them. That's what Tony Montana told you. Gotta have somebody to hate. What? You know what they hate me for? Am I the person that been killing white people? Am I been the person messing with little white kids? Am I the person been shooting and locking up white women and white men? No, I'm the person that's in defense of people of color getting killed who hadn't done shit.
That's right.
So I should never be the person you hate. You ought to appreciate me.
That's right.
All I'm telling you about, you ought to be tired of getting shot.
That's right.
Look at them over in Israel. All the reason I call it Israel, because the people there ain't the people.
Yeah.
These people here, they got 12 dead. They done killed damn near 400 on the other side. They done blowed up building shoot. They're asking to calm down and stop. You know what they told them? They said after they're finished, after they get through doing what they want to do, they said then they'll cease.
Yep. That's right.
Now I got more dead than they got in Israel.
Yeah.
Where are my bombs at?
Come on.
Where are my planes?
Come on.
Where are my people signing out saying they need to back us up? The Congress right here, old ass Mitch McConnell, turkey neck son of, y'all know what he is. I try to reserve some of my word for later. He said they got to stand in defense and stand with them while they murder and kill women, men, and children. Why he won't stand in defense with us when we getting shot?
That's right.
Why they leave it till it ain't even your country? What the hell you talking for?
That's right.
We getting killed and bombed right here. Nobody talking about Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
The Senate just got through listening to them today about it.
Yeah.
Survivors. 100 years old sitting here and telling you about what happened. They were there, watched their play getting bombed. Do y'all know the United States dropped a bomb on American City? They did the same shit in the 80s in Pennsylvania. How many of y'all didn't know that?
Yes, sir.
In Philadelphia, them bastards dropped the bomb.
That's right.
Right here in America.
Yep.
On American soil.
That's right.
On the people that look like you. Dropped a bomb on them.
Yes, sir.
Don't talk about no Hiroshima. We're talking about right here.
Yes, sir.
They shamed our ass right here on this soil.
Right here.
Just don't make no sense to work. Listen, draw a line in the sand. This ours, that's yours. That's how we'll keep it. We can do business and trade. We cannot be under you no more. End of story. No need to talk to him and beg him for nothing. What you think? Wrong shit. You don't make a demand and ask them about what they think. That's what it is. The truth of the matter, you gotta tell, I don't really give a damn what you think.
That's right.
I didn't tell you to ask you what you think. I told you what I'm doing. That in that.
That's that. That's right.
I want to teach you how to be people. And what you say, that's what you got to stand for.
That's right.
Probably for y'all, ain't worth dying for. It's amazing you ready to die for some shit now and you don't get nothing.
Right.
Just got through saying a lieutenant, fresh out of damn graduation, maced, throw it on the ground. Asked him what his rank was, too. What are you, bust some kind of specialist? He said, no, sir, I'm a lieutenant. Shit didn't move no white man. He look, you a nigga with that uniform on. He didn't respect the bars on his shirt or nothing. These soldiers tell me that mean you put them bars on that shirt, you respect them bars. Throw that ass right on the ground. Shit didn't bother them. Put your ass on the ground. They knew their ass gonna be, hold on, let me tell you something. Y'all don't think they knew they gonna be in trouble? Let me tell you what the problem is. These soldiers tell you, go put your hand on that uniform. That's government property. Them crackers knew when they grabbed it. Most of y'all don't know. They'll tell you, that destruction. Tell them jokers, ask them what happened, you in there, and go and take your fatigue and cut that shit, make you some shorts with it. They probably smart. Tell what happened. That destruction of government property. They can get you if you go and put a tattoo on your body once you're in there. You government property. See, the problem they really got, folks don't look at, when the white folk really got it, that's government property you throw on the ground. You know the government have kept their mouth closed, just stayed back from it. Ain't like he really grabbed nothing but a nigga. These folks sit here and risk their life for these people. These people don't give a damn about us. They supposed to have military soldiers should have been out there. Every black soldier in there should have been out there pissed.
That's right.
So what the hell we sitting here risking our life for y'all? Y'all letting some shit like this happen for?
That's right. That's right.
They crack just throw us on the ground in maces.
Yep.
That man sitting here was scared, got a cut. He knew they gonna. You sitting here all your training. You ain't even trained to beg your enemy.
Right.
You begging some mother right here
Yeah.
for your life.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
How many of y'all here ex-soldiers? They teach y'all how to beg the enemy if you get captured.
They ain't reconsidered enough.
How you learn how to do that shit here? Why would American soldier in American uniform be begging for his life right here? Scared for his life right here and what he going to fight for? They love their country. Keep it on for him. He keep on doing what he doing. White folks keep telling y'all, man, they don't give a damn about you. Go get a uniform. Go get a degree. You think he give a shit about your degree? When the police pull you over, I'm going to kill you if you don't have your document for your degree. Give a shit, a piece of paper. If a nigga got it, ain't shit. White man got it, he can name and pay.
That's right. That's right.
Now, that's why you need to learn your language. So you can learn how this fits you, how this speaks to you. This is your leader. Strong, power, leader. You see that? That crown on his head, no horn, because he can defend. You don't leave an otter without his weapons. You sat here and he had to give you a permission to have your weapons. If you take away his weapons, he don't have a defense. He's strong, but he's not as strong as he could be because you've taken away part of his glory, which is his strength. And that's what they did us. They stripped us down. You need to know why this animal, because he's versatile. He can provide, he can fight, he can defend, he can feed. That's us, nigga. You, sir, you, ma'am, are the olive. Strong and powerful. You're versatile. You can clothe. You can protect. You can defend. And the white man has hustled your ass down. Now you ain't shit but cat food. Who you see cat food? Nobody. These are the things you have to learn. This is what they were accustomed to. This is what they knew. The crown, emperor's hat. You see an emperor, he wears his hat up. And why? Because he look at the horn. The longer, the bigger his horn, the more it looks. And when you see him, you know what you look at? Whew, he look dangerous. Man, he can defend. You try to go in and take one of them, he will protect. The horns on his head, his size, his massive size. Now they got y'all now. Down here, Dwayne unlocked his way. He was a little fat shit though, but his folk don't everybody trying to get skinny they can be. I'm trying to get little and little. White folk give y'all them charts. That shit don't fit us.
That's right. That's right.
Hell, I'm trying to walk around here and look like Sammy Davis Jr. with no nut huggers on for. I don't even know Sammy. I ain't saying no damn candy, man.
That's right.
I'm man.
That's right.
I don't know damn Sammy Davis Jr. Sammy Davis Jr. didn't live. Little ass went to Las Vegas, couldn't even stay in the hotel. Most of these folks don't know. They don't know no better. Made all that damn money coming through the back door. Let it always usher nigga, let it entertain all. Sammy Davis Jr. made a couple of moves. He made all that money in Las Vegas.
Yeah, that's right.
Only thing say to there was Frank Sinatra.
That's right.
He was leaving out one night. They finna go. Frank told him they were gonna go. So he said, Frank, I can't go in. He said, what? He said, yeah, blacks can't go in now. He said, what? Frank Sinatra changed that shit for him. Yep. Most of y'all didn't know that though. Right. Frank Sinatra on one guy. Frank didn't know it. He was telling Frank liked this singing. Yeah. Mob always liked chicken shit singing. Sam Davis Jr. never sung worth a damn to me. Yeah. Head too big. Damn like a deformed baby. Yeah. He like that damn, that skunk used to be on the cartoon be singing. He ain't sung worth a damn, but the mob liked it. That's what got him to stay in the hotel, made him part of the Rat Pack. Yeah, that's right. Him and Dean Martin. Frank Sinatra signed off on you, that got you in the door. That's right. See, niggas ain't never been to do nothing by themselves. Always been somebody to drag you through, to bring you through. Right. I want to see you do something, me do something, and we don't need them to help us do it. We do it ourselves. We don't need nobody to white top. We don't need nobody to sign. What? Who needs to sign off on us? We don't want to be a part no more. Who permission we need to get?
Nobody.
That's some chicken shit. Nobody to talk to but us. We decide we don't want to do it. We're not doing it. We're done. It don't benefit us. It ain't working for us while we still under it.
That's right.
See, America, shut your white ass mouth. You ain't the one getting shot. You ain't the one your kids getting shot, so don't talk to me about no damn America.
That's right.
We the people I ask on the chopping block every day. What the hell I'm waiting somebody? I don't want nobody. Wait a minute, I'm gonna sign. Get your hand. I don't want you to sign shit. I'm sick of y'all signing shit. Then they gonna have your ass on a dollar bill somewhere. Our ass dead and we did all the work and their ass gonna be celebrated. I don't want nobody to sign shit.
That's right.
Well, they always wanna run. Let me put the damn pen down.
Yeah.
We ain't asking nobody to sign nothing.
That's right.
They're people of color, we disgusted with them.
That's right.
These folks sit here scared of Donald Trump, old tired, ugly, orange-looking ass. No more Democrat, Republican, Independent, Libertarian Party, Tea Party. We sick of it.
That's right.
Got to start getting something that works for us.
Yeah.
Isn't that right? Something be fair. We taking fair whites, fair Indians, fair. Ain't too many of them out there really. Everybody really fall on black and white. That's it. We ain't gonna stop making all everybody you hyphenated. Black and white, whatever you want to call yourself, you hyphenated. You just come on under here and let's do right. You want to do right. And I'm going to tell you now, if you come over here and you're Chinese or you're Japanese, don't come in here with all that kung fu either. We might play 1 or 2 movies. But we're not finna have that shit on all night long for no 12 o'clock, no 6 in the morning now. I don't mind a little bit of shit of the old man with the white hair with the long bit. And turn and flow around. I'm not watching this shit all night now. Now, I don't mind we play Kung Fu Hustle on the weekend. And not during the week. When I smoke me here, I gotta go to work in the morning. So after Shabbat night when the sun set, Kung Fu Hustle. Cisco Kid for all y'all Mexican. We'll play it on Sunday at 11 o'clock. Because by then I'll be at work. Y'all wait, Jess and Santa have something they could do. All y'all Jamaican, Bob Marley. We'll probably play One Love Friday night at 8 o'clock. That's why we ain't got to hear it one time. That be it. Buffalo, you can't listen too much of that shit. You'll roll a joint. I don't smoke joint. I don't smoke weed. I smoke hemp. That's an herb.
That's right.
CBD. What is that? That is CBD with all kind of color. I said, nah, y'all got hemp. See, I got CBD. Hemp is CBD. What are you talking about? Only him. Only him you find. So that way we want everybody to feel a part. And all right, Zamara will be every day, Monday through. We'll let it keep going. Run Zamara every day. That way everybody have, what other race? Did I forget another race? White people, right. Don't break my achy, break your heart. Friday morning at 6 o'clock. Don't be up. Lord, I was born a rambling man. Sunday morning at 10 o'clock. Now, Lord, I was born a rambling man. They got to go to church to let white folk do the thing. So I play Lord, I was born a rambling man, 10 o'clock Sunday morning. I ain't going to be long. White folk don't go to church long. So we'll have white folk gospel from 8 o'clock to 8:03 Sunday morning. That'll cover all the gospel they got right. They don't be long. They don't sing. Their hymns don't be long. Every page a different song. Nigga song, we can flip the page. I still keep going. Because we got them whole notes. Hey, cha. Hey, I'm at page 32. 101. Every song we got a book. White folk put all this stuff on one page. So that's just the first. We ain't got to the rest of it. Woo, woo. You add that now, that's 2 more pages. So you get through with our stuff different. So that way now everybody got the days, everybody got the right, and we can't change it. It's in the law. So have in the law. Don't try to get outside them dates, them time. And then you praying for a firing squad. We want to be fair with everybody. If Zamar run over, ain't nobody perfect. So we want to be fair with people. So I want y'all to keep remembering this. Y'all hear this, especially y'all young folk. Y'all remember, this is your communication because you need to know this because this is how we communicated and that's how we communicated with him.
Yes, sir.
When we call him Elohim, it's because he's strong, he's powerful, he's a leader. Huh? When he tell us about coming into his Malkuth, his kingdom, they'll call it his Malkuth, which is empire. We're looking at coming here. We're part of the family. That's the only people he let in there, the family. We're going to be in his house. Whose house? Elohim's house. What? That's it. And we're going to be in the house. Because he told you for without a who. That's why he put in. We're going to be in him.
That's right.
That's right. You got to be in because he told you without or and sorcery, whoremonger, everything that are harbor and make it a kazar. Make it the lie.
That's right.
See that? Foot. Y'all see this? That's what's going to be in their ass when they come to Nigger Island and they want to try something.
That's right.
This is the gum, the foot. Y'all hear it?
Yes, sir.
The foot can walk, play games, and it can kick your ass.
That's right. Yeah.
I just make sure everybody know. We used it to gather and to walk. If you gather them, that's you had to walk. The doll, short for the dollar, because that's all added. They put the dollar is what believe the door, the swinging door. So you gotta have a door. It moves, a door hang. It's the entrance. Y'all got it? You gotta have a door. That's what you gotta put up. And white folk need to know. If I didn't tell you to come in, stay your ass outside the door.
Yes, sir.
Okay? This right here is the ha. He put hey. Who do they? Hey, some damn sissy. Hey, who do that? It's the ha. The ha. Reason you see that with a man, he told you in the book of 1 Timothy, which is Olive Barnaba, born of the Nabaim. He said, I will therefore the unashamed, pull out everywhere doing what? So the only way you understand, these churches don't where it come from. It comes from the ha. See, a man with his arms raised. That's how Yahuwah was on the two. Y'all got it? And he will be looking up.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
You know what this is? This is a sign of submission. Police will tell you, come out with your hands in your pocket.
Hands up.
They will tell you that now ain't another reason to shoot you. They'll tell you to put your what?
Put them up.
Because it's a sign of a man giving homage to. Y'all got it? A man showing he's not a hurt or harm to you, a detriment or a danger. That's why we do that to Yahuwah. We don't ever want him to perceive us as a threat. They told you to do this, him. Your head down, I can't see you if I don't know what you're doing. Hand down up by you, don't know if you're scratching, you got the crabs, you done got the damn VD, peanut butter. Well, you don't wore your draw twice and flipped them and turned them around. So we will therefore the unashamed pray everywhere, lifting up Kudash hand without, well, see that sign of not being violent. And without what? Let's just be honest. Your life hanging in doubt, you know. That book. Tent peg, which is the ooh. He told us the wall. He always gonna try that. So he's trying to add that to wall. No. It's the ooh. The peg, tent peg. When they put the tent up, when they established them, they use the tent peg. You'll take a rope, you'll hang it off to the side, and you'll knock it into the ground. So you use this. This will be to use to secure. Right. To add to secure and a hook. Y'all got it? When Osra spake in the 9th chapter, he said that for a little space, he told her that Elohim had left us a what? Left us a peg, which he was talking about was the ooh. The ooh. Because that meant something to hold on to, a hook, something we could hold to. Y'all got it? The zen, which they'll call a mattock, which used the food. This something you used to cut, to serve something. You bring in your food, your wheat, you will cut it away from them. That's what you use to separate. So when Yahuwah told us about getting away from other nations, to separate, we understood it from the zen. That meant you had to cut ties. Y'all got it? So our people understood. These people try to tell us stuff, people don't understand. That's why they can't properly do it. And you also use that because they were using it first to cut food. The food was used for what?
Nourishment.
So guess what, Yahuwah? Guess what we learned? We found about in the 4th chapter of the book of Abari, they call Hebrew, in the 12th verse. He told us about the word. What was it? Quick and powerful, sharper than the two-edged sword. The only thing they knew about first was the zen. The zen, what they used to cut, and it's got to be sharp because you're not trying to keep saying here. Sometimes you keep hacking at something, it becomes more raggedy than it is a clean cut. So they understood about how. Then he told you that's how the debar was. The word, it was quick and it was sharp and it was powerful. Meaning now, what was it now? So now, what would be the purpose of him using the word and saying the word cutting you? So that's right. So you can nourish you. So the word also nourish you. If I'm telling you that the word cuts and you associate with the zen, then let's look at the benefit of the zen. Cut, but it also can feed you. So Yahushua declared that he should not live by lakam alone, bread alone, but by that preceded. But you might remember the word cuts. So it's also food. And food is used to nourish the body. So now guess what we just learned about the word? The word that cuts you is also feeding you, and it's your nourishment. Right. I don't want to go nowhere where no preacher be cutting me down. Why is he cutting you, baby?
Right.
So he can feed you.
Right.
So you can get nourishment because your ass straggedy.
That's right.
After a while, your ass be raggedy. Now that's a ball.
Yeah.
You see that? The cough. He said, ha, because the cough actually makes the sound of the ha. It's like a hawk sound. That's why you use the A here, the ha, because they're looking at the sound of it. But we do CH, this is what they do for the cough. And what that is a tent wall. This is used to a wall, outside, divide, half. That's what we need. We need a ha between us and white folks. Between their government system, we need a ha. We need a wall, and we need to be, somebody need to be on the other side of that wall, and we need to divide.
Yeah.
Y'all got it? Half.
Yeah.
The teat. The basket. Let's see what the basket used for. Surround. You see that? That's how they understood it. The basket is used to surround. You put stuff in there so nothing could get out. It's completely enhedged on every side. You got it? So they understood the basket, surround, and it's used to do what? I go fishing. It's been a while, because it's been a while, I got to go back. But when you catch fish, I put them in a bucket. Guess what's significant about the bucket? That's like a basket, and it's round, and it's used to contain the fish. Y'all got it? Mud. Y'all know what the mud used for? Let me say that about the mud. Y'all not for you to justify what you're doing in your drawers. That's not mud. That's sodded. Y'all so crazy. For the arm, the yard. The yard is considered to be the arm. Y'all see that? Some say, the male. If your private part split like that, go to the doctor. Don't take no more Viagra or Cialis. You shouldn't look like this. You sick. Let's be honest. You shouldn't look like this. That means you don't send the hell out of this thing. You need some help. So this is the arm. You see the arm come down? The arm, okay? Arm, the closed hand, work, the throw, workmanship, because all these things are done with the hand. You'll get a craftsman. What does a craftsman work with his feet? His hands. So when Yahuwah told us that we're his craftsmanship, what was he telling us? He made us with his own hands. Got it? So we had to, that's what we knew. When Yirmiyahu went down to the potter's house, what did he saw? That's right. And he saw him take his hands and mar it. Then he went back and fashioned it to it. So they understood this, that the hand, the arm. So also he told us when they came down to save us in the 59th chapter of the book of Yeshayahu, they call Isaiah, he said, behold, the hand of Yahuwah is not what? Not short. He said, I ain't got them down alligator arm. Come on, hypothetically, come on for a second, just down. Hypothetically, like you right there, you been to fall. Like you see that alligator arm? Can't do them like alligator arm. Yahuwah let know my arm not short. I can stretch my hand out. So he stretched for. He told you I stretched forth the Shamaim. So how long is this man's arms? His wingspan. You see what I'm saying? So that's why he can say his arms weren't short. Can you see from one end of the rocks to the other? No. But he said he stretched forth this alone. So what's his wingspan? You know what I'm saying? And then so I spread abroad the rocks. So I'm telling you about the yard. Now, in order for them to understand and be able to communicate with him, they had to understand this simplistic yet more sophisticated system. Because when I started telling you I created you with my own hand, then I was telling you that you were my workmanship that I created with my hands. See, all of this you knew from the speech because you knew the language. When they tell you that shit, they can start throwing makeup and all that Maybelline shit on. Had nothing to do with what he's talking about. They knew about fashioning. Y'all got it? So then we look at the kaf. Y'all see that? Which is the open palm. Some of y'all need that shit too. Look, what you do, you make a 1-inch baby powder infusion in your hand. You don't rub it in. When you slap, the powder will start to rise like yeast. So the cuff is the open palm. You can also bend it, you make a fist. You can open it. So he said when you do this, you allow. You got it? And you can also use it to tame. Your parents are, get your behind themselves. They slap the kid, no, woo, let me go ahead and sit down. You just tamed them. Yeah. Y'all saw it, the open hand. This is stuff folk fight. What good is this if they weren't you, they didn't know about bent, open, allow, and the tame? How am I tame you my hand like that? What am I teaching you with this? I said, boy, I'll knock this shit. You said, oh, hell, let me, oh, I got it now. You see what I'm saying? The bent, you see what I'm saying? So when you're open, you can allow something to get in it as well. Y'all got it? We talked about the lam, the shepherd staff to teach. That's why I said whatsoever written aforetime was written for our learn, to teach us the yoke, authority, and to bind. The mem, the water. Y'all see that? That's it. That's what they understood. They looked at how you see how the ocean looked? This is how they drew. Well, similar to. The mem, the middle, and you saw it's called the mem. We do M-Y-M. Water, chaos, because you see when water starts, woo, it looks chaotic. That's what they look at with people. Chaos. Mighty, because water can also be strong. It can push through or push down and overtake. And blood, because my dam has water in it. And what's similar, why you use it too, because water gives life just like blood does. If you look at how the rocks is made, it's similar to you. It actually has a shape. Now, when you find the rivers, those are veins. That's what you got. That's how it transfers the blood through your body. Right. Those rivers are used to transport water to other areas to feed it. Right. That's what you get. So you understand how your body works. Right. You have veins, and those veins are used like rivers. It's taking it to larger deposits and taking it to other places. And guess what? It all comes right back to one place. Yeah, that's what he told you about the yam that they call the sea. It all goes, he said, listen, it's never full. It all comes right back around. Y'all got it? Same way how your system works. So they understood it from here. The nun. This ain't them little white heifers with that damn white napkin around their neck. This is the nun, which is the seed. They're showing you this because when a seed goes into the ground, then it starts to shoot out from it. It actually takes out what comes when they call a shoot. When it first breaks from the ground, they call it a shoot. You familiar with that, pastor? That might have been my pastor here since I was a little boy. So it's a seed, and the seed allows you to continue. As long, like, how many of y'all eat watermelon? If you don't eat watermelon, you sick. So that's a whole nother conversation about your sickness. Brittany also got hit. They got hit. Ain't nobody they sick. How many of y'all else don't eat watermelon? That's sick. That's sick. That's what I don't get with it, man. How you don't eat watermelon many babies you make? Man, that but a baby making machine. You need to eat some watermelon. So, saying, you know, watermelon keep them from making babies. Saying, I'm going to go get them one. I'm going to go get them 20 of them from Kroger right now. So what they knew about seeds were you took seeds from plant. Once you took in certain food, you wouldn't take all to eat. You would take seeds from it. Those seeds, you would save them and put them in store. So you will take those seeds when the next season come around, and you will plant them so you will be able to take up the harvest again. That's the same thing you look at with Yahuwah, what he did for us. He took their seeds. See, we don't understand. Yahuwah didn't take our apples. He took their seeds. And he took them so he could plant us, so he could bring us back up again. But the only people who will understand it is people that understood this language. You said, why he let these crackers come take us? Why he came? And you wonder why they took our kids. Because he was taking the seeds. He was taking the seeds from them because he was going to plant them again. And he was going to rear him up another Tuladah, what they'll call generation. So when you understand the language, you understand the process that you're going through, which is a series of things. You got it? In order to get to perfection. So then we want to look at the shin. They'll call it sin. That's what they do, and that's what they've been committing. This is actually supposed to be a picture of what they would call like a sticker bride, which are thorns. What are thorns typically used to do? You'll be able to walk, most of y'all, these kids, I know y'all probably seen a video game. It's when you got going through some bushes, they got on a video game, Super Mario, he going through them things and it'll grab the side of their pants. These kids don't go outside no more. These kids don't see no thorns. So the thorns will grab your clothes and you be like, ooh, and then you be trying, y'all remember that back years ago when we could go outside? Y'all know what, the kids now, after y'all gonna get worse, y'all gonna be like, Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Y'all go outside, y'all start like that. Cause you ain't been outside before. Y'all seen Total Recall, they can't go outside. You see that? How y'all gonna be? Y'all better go outside. They gonna be in a glad bubble. Y'all be walking around, folk got one eye sitting here, 3 tits. Y'all gonna be all messed up. They better stay here and do right. So the thorns were used to grab. They was a symbol of hate, and they were also used for protection. We talked about before, you'll see fences. At the top of the fence, you'll see that twist at the top. Because it's designed to keep people out, and they try to, it's designed, you remember, how many of you remember going over, you grab that thing, or catch your take, you be like, goodness, I remember you cut you across the leg. What that thing to make you so mad? You like that thing caught me, you gotta keep playing, that thing be hurting later though, that thing be sore. They have a nice little whip on your leg. I remember that, y'all, it's a video game, I don't know what it is, but they got it on there. I mean, they ain't gonna never see that stuff. Y'all gonna have no gate, y'all gonna be able to, the gate just float and move, don't worry. So then you got the un, which is the eye, okay? The eye, see, they'll put this on the dollar bill. So show you how white folk been watching you. This on the back of your dollar bill on the pyramid. They tell you the all cent, he took it because of the un. The un is how you see, you watch, you get knowledge, you know from the eye, and shade, because it covers. You can shade, you can cover it. So now we look at with the eye is how we get knowledge. So when they start talking about things, when we read and start talking about knowledge, we're automatically associated with the because the with the eye, you can take sight and you can form and you get an idea about appearances. You can gather knowledge from the eye. I see Carrie and Keisha in the car. He going, they don't have to roll their window down. I can gather their fussing. It's actually chaos right now. They're going back and forth with each other. They say, how you know that? The window not down, you can't hear. The eye allows me to take that knowledge. So through the eye, I can know things. Just like we keep watching the news, y'all niggas know stuff. You got a dumbass eye if you don't know. They killing you. I know that because I can see, and I've been watching their ass. And they not putting no shade on my eyes. This is the gun. Most of y'all don't remember. How many of y'all don't remember the gun? We actually got 23 out of bed. This is not rarely, it's rarely used. So they refer it with the rope, okay? And you see how it's the twist? This is what white folk do with your mind. They rope it. They twist your mind. They look at it, and then you being dark, and they look at wicked, because they have another device. Just like they took Yahushua, they bind him. That's what they use, rope with Shamshun. You don't think them people were wicked? Every time they want to know about his strength, he would always tell them what they could do, didn't he? He told them you could take something and you could twist it together. You see that? And her intent was wicked. Know the way he kept telling about taking stuff and you could take it and you could twist it. Cords. You could take something that had never been taken and twist them together. And they show you, just like these folks do, they'll do stuff, they'll tell you, they say that's a twisted mind. Because it is wicked. and they know about it from the gun. People don't typically use that anymore, but it's there. Now we got the paw. This is supposed to be the lip. Now we borrowed it from white folks. This is the nigger lip. Just y'all be all right. We ain't even start nigga out. He ain't laughing yet. When we get that laugh, some of y'all, that's a centimeter of your lip. So the lip is what we use. The paw. It said opening. Y'all see that? The lip open. We did borrow from white folks. You know this modern lip. The nigger lip is like the fattest lip you don't see. But anyway, mouth. White folks, Asian people don't really have no big lip, do they? 100%. Let me pull your man down. Let me see your lip. Yeah, you mixed. You got a little nigga in your lip. You get somebody down there. Leon, pull yours down. You know. Damn, you got, that's a lip? Now, she got a lip on there. You got one on that. But ain't nothing wrong. I'm just saying, but Asian people typically have thin lips. You've been to Japan, they typically have thin lips. So we probably borrowed them from them. Because we ain't had that much paper back then, so you had to use a thinner lip. But all right, so the paw is open. That's a good joke. Y'all missed it. You know how much paper it take to use up, make a nigga lip? Don't worry about it. Open, the mouth, see that, the open. Use the blow. Scatter. Get out, get out! When people scatter from, you see that with the paw, the mouth, or the edge. Because what do we know about the edge?
Sharp cut.
That's right, an edge of a short or the edge of something. So your words can cut. So when he started telling you about the word, about the zen, and how the zen can nourish and food the word, where it's got to come from? It's got to come from the paw. See what I'm saying? He said, cry loud, spare not, lift up thy voice. Like a teruah, so which means he had to open his mouth. Got it? So he can show them their transgress, which means they were going to get the edge. Y'all got it? And his mouth, he was getting a blow. So it's going to be like an alarm. Then we look at the sod, which is the trail. Y'all see this? Some say it's a man laying on his side, but some is argumentative. The sod is the trail. So we look at the journey, which is mahalak, chase or hunt. So typically when people going to hunt, they're going to map out where they're going and what they're going to do. All right, so this is what we look at, the sod. So that's what we got to start sticking with. We got to stay on the trail. He told them, Yahoo, stand ye in the and see, as for the ancient. He told them to ask for the ancient. Where's the tube way? That's why he gave us this, so you stay on the trail. Y'all got it? This is what they used to find Yahushua. When they came down to Yahushua, they said, well, they found him because he oftentimes resorted there. And remember, they was on the hunt. So you look at the sod. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The cool. I know y'all tired, but you need to remember this. See, you know shit ain't helping you. The shit you know now, they still shooting you. So you need to learn something different.
Right.
What you're learning now, your ass still ain't out. Majority not homeowners. You need to get yourself in a better position. You can't get that through old ignorant information.
Right.
You got to start thinking different. You got to start acting different. You got to start fashioning yourself. You got to start changing your association with people who think and stay broke.
Yep.
People around there I'm always talking about getting that paper. Gotta get that paper, man. Gotta get that paper. Yeah, I see that thing on my own.
Right.
So at the Kuf, now they told her there was a damn monkey nose. This is the Shamash, what they call the sun, coming up on the horizon. Okay? Damn monkey nose. What the hell we gonna do with some monkey? What you know about some monkey nose? What a monkey nose? How you gonna use that in a sentence? I smell humans. Oh, Planet of the Apes shit. There's the sun on, it's the Kuf. This is the sun on the horizon. Man, got time on Planet of the Apes shit. Sun on the horizon is what it is. Y'all got it? Condense, circle, time. He told us, and that knowing the reason why this is important to you, when Yahushua got up, guess what it was?
High time.
And it was dawning toward. It was coming up on the horizon. That's why they told you when it came by the time, it was dawn. That means the Shamash was coming up on the horizon. That's why it was important to them. Looking at him when he's resurrected. When you're familiar with this, then you start to associate and you got a pattern. Or you can follow the trail. You don't have a trail with the stuff these people gave. What do you associate what you found with what they told you? It was dawning toward, meaning the Shamash was coming up. Dawning toward, that means the Shamash was coming up where? It was on the horizon, which would have been symbolic for them because that's the Kuf. Guess what they knew? That's when the women came, they were coming to the Kabar. The Rosh, they put the Rish. Putting on the Rish, the Rosh, which is the head. Y'all got it? Your head made like that right here. You need to go see a specialist. I need something on it. If your head look like that, please go get checked. I'm telling like Charlie P, if you don't get help here, get help somewhere. So this is the head of a man. See, this is important for you. We want to use no woman because we're using the head, and what's symbolic, you're saying that nothing is over this. Y'all got it? So you wouldn't use the woman, you would use the man. These sorry bastards will put a woman up here with blonde hair. It wouldn't make sense. It's the head of a man. That's why he told you, Shaul said, I will have you know that the head of every woman, he was saying the Rosh. He told you the head of Anashim was Yahushua. And the head of him, he talking about the Abba, which was Yahuwah. He started letting you know rankings. That's how we do rankings by this. Who's first, who's second, who's third, and who's coming home. The head, who's first, the top, because the head is at the top. If your head is in your ass, I'm not even talking to you. This is a person who heads on the top and the beginning. Because if this is the first, that means this is where we start. So when Yahuwah told us, I'm the beginning, what was he telling us? That he was the head. He was telling us that he was the head. He was telling us that he was first. He was telling us that he was at the top. So why am I praying down here? Unless you're talking to your ass. I will be looking up because he's on top. Y'all got it? Make sense? And the beginning, Rashid, Rashid. For the Rosh, Rashid. Beginning, first, start. Make sense? The Shun, 2 T. If your teeth sit there far apart, your first 2 T, you need an orthodontist. If you can't afford one, take a hanger. Because you jacked up. You missing a lot of shit, that's all I'm saying. You're missing a lot of shit now. The Shun is 2 T. Y'all see this? What they call it, this 2 T. You see that? The Shun. You see that? Again, something wrong with your jaw. The Shun. They put the Shun. 2 front T. Y'all got it? Yes, sir. And those are sharp. You can press down with them. That's how you can eat with the 2. The other 30 in trouble. Y'all got it? So that's what they knew about the teeth. They were sharp. And they looked at that too. Because when your words come out, they come out from your teeth. You see what I'm saying? They come through your teeth. That's how you do like when you're doing consonants and vowels. You see what I'm saying? Look at all your words are going to come out through your teeth. So that's how you look. They sharp. Your words are sharp. You got it? And they refer to the 2 front teeth, the Shun. Now we got the 2. They put the Ta on the one. This is when you like very, very black. Ta. No, it is Ta. You know what I'm saying? They call, and if you're not an adult and you're like infant, then you're a Ta baby. So you need to learn that. So now it's the toot. T-U, toot. So the toot is something, you see that right here? The Red Cross use it. Where you think they got it from? Why is this? Let's show you something. If you're in trouble, if you're homeless, if you don't have no food, you put out for a storm, they'll tell you the Red Cross. They'll come out with this symbol to help you. These people will get you clothes. These people will get you food, and they'll get you somewhere to stay. Slide all the way back down. That's what the olive does. So when Yahushua told you, I'm the beginning, all the way down, and the end. I provided for you at the first. I protected you at the first. I clothed you at the first. I sheltered you at the first. I do it at the end. See how it makes sense? Cross sticks. This is what they knew. See these cross sticks? They'll tell you that X marks the spot. Y'all got it? You'll use this for signatures. This was his signature. Y'all see that? Okay. I told you about a man signed some paper and put it down. He put a small one beside it. That's what they're for. He said, because he was a junior. Y'all remember that? You do that, he did this, and he put a small one beside it because he was a junior. I can't help everybody. When I take this on the road, Paul Mooney dead. Do you remember Paul Mooney dead? I'm going on the road with this. And no kids will be hurt in the film. Y'all can go. Come and go. See, that's the mark, the sign, signal, monument. That's what we look at, and we refer back to it because we look at that's what he did. Through him doing this, that's how we have a slide down. That's how we got a place. Slide down. Oh, come out. That's how we got our food and our nourishment.
That's right.
Y'all see all that? Because of what he did at the first and what he did at the end. I'll just finish 15-4 and let y'all go. Yo, goodness. Time roll. Come on, 15-4 and I'm gonna let them go. Let me just read that out. Y'all get to pull your mind out. Don't be messing around either. Pull out a wad of it.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to Nigg Island. Ain't cheap. Ain't gonna be no free hemp either. Yeah, we got our own nigga. Let's smoke free hemp. You better go back to them white folk. For whatever was Nigg before was Nigg what Nigg for was to limit us. So that through
Patience.
which is endurance. They need to understand that, which is willing to go through something in order without wavering. And through the nakum, which is consolation. When a person in grief, you console them. So he's telling us now that the writings are used to console us. Of the Kitabim, which are the writings, we might have Yakal, which is waiting with an expectation. Make sense? That's two.